I'm standing just right outside the new NSSF building that is coming up right here at the GPO bus stop. So guys, I'm gonna start my beautification journey from here. We are talking about the JKIA to ABC, upgrades that are going on. So you remember that roundabout? It was being worked on a few days back, a few months back, I mean. And this is what's happening right here. A lot of you are complaining about the black and white stripes that have been put on this on the borders of the walkways that are coming up, yeah? And I understand you. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know why they could not have just done one color, but I don't know. So guys, we are just starting right here outside the NSSF building, and I'm gonna walk all the way down to just see the developments happening here. The last time I was here was like a month ago, and the same thing is happening on the other side, but I'm not going to go down there. I'm going to start here today. So let's just have a walk and see what's happening. As you can see, this area is complete right here. Yeah. Let me just go back so that you can see. This area right here is complete. Do you see it? And I think this is where the beautification is gonna come up, the greening, I mean. And that's how everything is going. But yeah, I'm noticing something else. People crossing from the other side, have to step on this section to go around. I don't know whether that is something that has to be looked into, or will they put like a small path here? I have no idea. But we are just on the outskirts of the new NSSF building that is coming up. I'm gonna be walking with you all the way down as we continue following up on the JKIA to ABC upgrades that have been going on. Recently I showed you how the Nyayo side is looking like. Today we are just on Uhuru Highway. Uhuru Highway is one of those very prominent sections, and as you can see, just outside the NSSF building, this is what's coming up on that section. And then we have the paving here that was complete. Quite a beautiful site, by the way, to behold. The organization is coming together. So let's continue. Heavy machinery right inside that section. Behind those blue sheets, heavy machinery, guys. A lot is going on, but we are still able to use this way right here. It does not pose danger for those of us walking on this side, but it's quite intensive work. I can hear right inside there. So it feels quite good, by the way, walking on this side of Uhuru Highway. Quite far from the road, and then there is that sectioning bit there. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah. So like all of you mentioned, I think we'll all just be waiting to see. Oh, he was about to come through here. Yes, and that's what I wanted to mention. There should be serious repercussions for those people, for motorbikes, having to use this section here. Yeah. So guys, this is where we are. That is the new NSSF building coming up. So quite a bit of work remaining here, by the way, in terms of the drainage. But right here, as we are walking, I can see we started working on the greening side. We're just under the iconic Plaza Hotel. Yeah, just right there. Iconic Plaza Hotel. So I want to make my way down all the way to Nairobi University. There was quite some intensive work also going there. So I'd love to see what's happening. But the last time I was here, they were cleaning the blocks, because after the work is done, there is a bit of graying from the dust. So they were literally polishing the blocks. And I think they did mention that at some point there'll be something applied to enhance the colors of the blocks. So I'm just waiting to see. the finishing aspects of this particular project on all the way from JKIA to the ABC place. So let's continue walking, let's continue walking. We are on Uhuru Highway, where I can see they've made some big leaps. Yeah, it all makes sense right now. So if you remember, this project involved expansions, beautification, enhancements, the greening, which is part of beautification. So we're just here to Tali House. So I love the fact that they've put these red blocks right in front of me. You know, this bit is quite big. I'm realizing a vehicle can use this section too. And just knowing how indisciplined Kenyans can be, yeah, Kenyan drivers, I mean, yeah. So we are just walking towards University of Nairobi roundabout. As you can see, it's quite a smooth walk. I feel so good. They did preserve the trees. This is more of a pedestrian experience for me right now, by the way. And considering I do remember how it was like for us a few months back, I now see the importance of it all. Yeah. So the only thing maybe I need to do, oh, I won't say it. I'm gonna do it in a different video. Yeah. But it feels quite good, guys. I know a lot of you always talk about not coming to the CBD as often. It's quite a chaotic place. I don't know, what do you think of the CBD right now? For some of you who are just watching and you always talk of I've never been to the CBD, or I'd never come down to the CBD. Yeah? How many of you are feeling some type of way right now? In a good way though. How many of you are thinking like, oh, okay, makes sense for me? Leaving out the fact that there have been a few incidences, not a few, like concurrent incidences of robberies that are going on. Yeah, let me know. I know a lot of you watch these videos because you want to know how everything is going in Nairobi, especially around these areas, because you rarely venture to these sides. I'd really love to know how you feel about everything right now. So I can see that the University of Nairobi roundabout is still dug up. It's quite open. Yeah, I left some work being done on that side too. Now, something I'm noticing, aside the hanging cables, which I always notice, these ones here, these things have been brought down in several places, from my stop at Nyayo up until here. I don't know what's the intent of it. I don't know whether they're going to be replaced. I don't know whether they're too old, but they've been brought down. So that's where it ends, just right here in front of Methodist University, Nairobi. And work is still going on right here. Where I'm standing, I can see sand and all that. So work is still going on here. I think they've taken a break. They'll be back. And as you can see, the University of Nairobi roundabout is still dug up. our traffic police officers doing their job. So very soon they might not have to do all this. New developments coming up. The introduction of the new traffic lights, new modern traffic lights, and the way of moving in Nairobi. We should also require a lot of discipline from us. I cannot wait to see how that will go. So guys, I need to cross to the other side so that we can continue. So I managed to cross. So we are just right here outside the outskirts of Nairobi University. Now, something interesting has been happening here. And I said when I come down here, I'll have to check it out. We are talking about littering and just, plastics and the environment. So let's check this out. I think you guys can already see ahead of me what I'm talking about, yeah? University of Nairobi. So there is this frame supposed to host a billboard that was put up right here strategically, and there are several others that have come up, and they are meant to highlight the dangers of plastic to the environment. Yeah, tuna takataka, tuna takataka. It's been put up by Kepro. When I saw it last, I think it was more or less like a waterway, and as you can see, it's nearly filled up. I don't know how often they do this, and I remember the first time Kenyans saw it, they kept on inquiring as to the purpose. We are just right outside the Nairobi. It's called the Nairobi what? There's usually, oh, can't say it clearly. So that's the billboard I wanted to show you guys. Uh, so what we are working on here, this is not nothing new. Like, this is not anything that has been done by this government. And as you can see, over time dust has piled on this section of the walkway towards Nairobi University. Yes, served a good purpose, but neglect is the biggest issue we have as a country. Sustainability and neglect. These are our cameras right here, traffic cameras. So, oh, it's the synagogue. I'm just outside the synagogue at Nairobi University here. So that's the Nairobi University roundabout. I wanted to show you that billboard that communicates the fight that we have against plastics and its danger to the environment. So I'm just taking this corner right here to see how far the developments have been going. As you can see, the place is looking bad. And this is how far they are. Last I was there, must have been like a month or so. No. The impatience on our roads is something else. I can see they're working on something else on the other side too. But anyway, we are here now, guys. This is on the outskirts of the synagogue that neighbors Nairobi University of Nairobi. You guys are really keen with that name. There was a time I said Nairobi University and guys are like, it's University of Nairobi. Oh, so guys, work is going on here. Quite extensive work. Let's go check it out. A bit of traffic, but I'm glad that here the cons get to work, because I've had issues whereby I've been on this space here, which I'm trying to figure out where the pedestrian walkways will be, but there's still enough space, which I can't see for now, but they'll figure it out, I'm sure. So literally work is going on, same pattern. I can read into the pattern, same. I'd really love to see in the long run what this will do for the drainage issues that we have in Nairobi, because the government has placed a big emphasis on that in the infrastructures that are coming up. So that is where I'm from. Work has reached there. Very soon this place is going to transform, because I'm just reading into the pattern and the uniformity of this project. And this is what's coming up. And let's continue tracing our way down. The cons are doing a good job here. So I'm able to walk easily. As you can see, CRBC at work. Quite dusty too. Wow. Hi. So guys, this is intensive. Hello. Popoa. This is evening, but it's going to 6 p.m. and you can see people are on the ground working. And as the days near to the end of the year, you'll see a lot of 24-hour clock, jobs. So this is where I am. This is where I am, just on the outskirts of University of Nairobi. A lot of digging up, trenches, quite dusty. Let's see what this signage says. Slow down, construction ahead, yeah? So wow, this is nice. This place had been neglected for a while. We need to look like a whole national university, guys. My. So I can see chalk mapping. I want to walk until where it ends, and then I'm going to show you exactly what's happening on this other end. So you can clearly see University of Nairobi right there, yeah? So they also tried to repaint everything when Macron was here, the French president. So the tunnel is right there, the University of Nairobi tunnel. And then right here we have the site of the job. It's usually a triangle. And I left them working on this bit. Vehicles can just veer, detour, take a detour, and head straight to the university gates. You get? And I can see it's complete. Complete. So I'll take my walk down that stretch, because I also left work being done down that stretch. But so far this is the site. I want to see the finishing along the road, the boundary that was put. Yeah. This is the expressway, Uhuru Highway. So this is what the boundary that has been put. And that's where the work has intensified or concentrated. Everything. And I can see already they've crossed over to the other side. There's some bit of work happening on the other end. So this is the site. So let's go. They've extended towards this side. Last I was here, they had not started working on these bits. You see? They had not started working on these bits. So I can see they're already here, which I'm so happy about because this side was bad. I was taking a walk some time back here and vehicles were literally using this side to, when there's traffic on this end, they would come to this side. But now I can see they've been blocked. They cannot. And all the machinery is on that side of me. Hi! Mko poa? Aha! Some people saying hi, guys. So, I love this. Yeah? Vehicles will no longer be traumatizing pedestrians on this side. Sasa, ni sawa tu. So, these are the ongoings. I don't know what this space is for, but so far so good. The red soil, our favorite red soil. The East African red soil. Yeah. So this is how it looks like on this end. Yeah. So this is how far they've come. Meaning the people you see walking here will, in a few months, be enjoying the same experience that people in other places that have already completed the pedestrian walkways will be enjoying. And this is another section I always feel like Wayaki Way is one of those roads that should have incorporated cycling lanes, because a lot of people from that side go to work uh, using bicycles. So it goes all the way up until down there, guys. I'll get this far on this stretch. I don't know whether there'll be any expansion going on in terms of the road, size of the road, but let's just wait and see what is about to come up here. But so far, so good, guys. We're just on the outskirts of the University of Nairobi. I needed to come down here and see the developments and how far they've gotten. So I can see something happening on the other end of the tunnel. Let me go check out let me go check out what's happening, because I can see a CRBC team on the other end. I love how bright this place is. The lights were replaced. I still feel this tunnel could do better, considering it's meant for young people. Should be exciting. Something should just happen. So top of me definitely is the highway. So let's go check out what's happening on the other side, yeah? So I just crossed over. Hello. So I know they're also coming up with a pedestrian walkway right here. I did it in my last video. You can see it from here, it goes, but it ends somewhere there. Hi, Kopoa. Okay. So that's how it goes. I know they're working on that bit, and they're also, it goes all the way around, and that's the tunnel. So I want to figure out exactly what's going on here. Sasa nyinyi ndio mko hapa? Okay, mmefikia wapi? Ehe, si kubaya kabisa. Nimeona watu wengine huko chini. Oh, wewe ni wa kampuni ama? Kuna watu huko chini, si ndio? Nini inaendelea huko? Oh, wanafunga drainage. Si huko, huku tu. Hapo tu. Wanaweka. Oh, sawa. Haya, wacha nifuatilie. So that's the mixer. That's the mixer, guys. Hey, yeah. I am fine. So let me use this way. So this is how it's looking like on the other side of University of Nairobi. Still coming up with the pedestrian walkways. The other beach is where they're working on the drainage. Here, I think everything is good. Popoa. So, evening in Nairobi, that place usually acts like a bus stop. I don't know whether they'll consider them and maybe just put up a bus bay like what they're doing at Nyayo. Yeah, so I've seen some work happening right down there, and that's what's pushing me to want to show you this side, because the last time I was there, this place was dormant. So let me know what you think about the developments right here in Nairobi. From Nyayo, the video that I did recently, and this particular one, just around here from the Uhuru Highway one. There's quite a huge chunk of space here. I don't know whether there was ever a plan to do anything with this. I don't know whether there'll be a road that will come up, or I don't know. But it's such a quite a huge space. Yeah. It's not that I'm becoming one of those people who doesn't want to see space. It's only that I'm trying to think like exactly what can come up there that can benefit this place. At night, this place is quite dark, by the way. The lighting in this place is so bad. I've always felt that I can see the lights under the expressway, but I feel like I've seen them at night. They need to be brighter. So, yeah, I'm here. Let's see what they're doing right here. So these are guys going home. This is a bus stop. That just, came up. So I don't know whether there'll be consideration for that, considering there is quite a bit of space right there to now put up a bus stop. Hi. So here we go. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. They're coming down this way. Hence, hence the reason why I was seeing a lot of activity on this end. So here they are, already putting the borders. Quite important. This place here has been open for quite some time. So hoping they're gonna do something about it. I can see they're exactly there where they are. Some intense work, a bit of traffic. It's evening, people rushing home. Nairobi for you. So it's just locked from that section. And then now they're gonna go round. I have a feeling they're gonna go round all the way. So that is the work happening on both ends of this particular section.